my channel. I'm DeeDee. If this is your first time tuning in, go ahead and click that subscribe button. For all my return subscribers, thank you guys so much. Okay, so today's video is going to be about the reasons why your hair is not growing. Now, there could be a number of reasons why your hair isn't growing, but I'm just going to do my top 5 reasons that your hair may not be growing. The first one is wearing hairstyles that pulls your hair. This could be a number of things. I know for me, I have very, very fine edges. And even when I did my passion twist, I installed some passion twists in my hair and I used rubber bands as opposed to doing like the crochet method or whatever. And I already knew my edges were thin, but I did with the rubber bands anyway. So when I took my hair down, like literally around my edges, the hair is like this long now. This recently happened like a couple of months ago after I had already grew my edges back. I really feel like the passion twist broke my hair off. First off, the rubber bands, when I was taking the rubber bands down, some of my hair was breaking off around the rubber band. And let me pick up the hair. So this is the amount of hair that came out in the back. And it's not even half of my whole back. But it was because my edges are fine and the hair was kind of heavy. It was pulling on it, so the front part of my hair is really short. And that could be getting box braids. Sometimes when people install box braids, they install them too tight. If you're doing any type of styles where you're putting glue on your head, y'all don't put no glue around your edges, come on now. Anything like that that's tight and that's pulling your hair, even if you're wearing it back in a ponytail, if you're putting buns in your hair. I was the queen of a bun, whether it was a high bun, a low bun, a middle bun. It didn't matter where the bun was at, okay? I was the bun type of chick because I thought it looked really nice and sleek. And it was just easy. But I did notice when I was wearing my bun in the same spot, I would get breakage, like my hair would start breaking off. So be careful of any type of style that you're wearing that's too tight because it could be breaking your hair off. The next one is cleaning your scalp. Now, I know a lot of people that to this day will stick by the old saying. Y'all remember back in the day when your auntie or mama, whoever would say stuff like, oh, well, girl, I had braids in my hair for 2 months, 3 months, and, you know, I never washed it, and my hair was dirty, and let me show you how long it grew. So everybody was saying, oh, dirty, if your hair is dirty, then it will grow. You know, only dirty hair grows, this, that, and the other. I know y'all done heard it because I used to hear it growing up. But I'm just gonna say, my scalp has been dirty. My scalp has been clean. At the end of the day, sis, you need to clean your scalp, okay? Because let's just face it, dirty hair stinks, okay? Now, if you still believe that keeping your hair dirty will grow it, by all means, but that's not what it is. Looking back, the fact that they weren't doing anything to their hair, they were keeping their hands out of it, and they weren't putting perms and all these other type of things on it, that was what was allowing their hair to grow. Not the fact that the hair was dirty. So please have a clean scalp. You can use a moisturizing shampoo. You can use a clarifying shampoo. Just remember, if you use a clarifying shampoo is gonna just strip your scalp of any type of moisture. First, it's gonna get rid of all the products that you have in the hair, and then it's gonna strip it of all that moisture. So if you use a clarifying shampoo, then make sure you come back with a very moisturizing shampoo, a very moisturizing leave-in conditioner to add back the moisture that you lost. There's nothing wrong with a clarifying shampoo. I use both. I use a clarifying shampoo if I have a lot of product on my hair. Like if I just kept putting product on, and I know my scalp is really dirty. And then sometimes I use a moisturizing shampoo. Like I have a wash and go right now. And usually when I do a wash and go, I don't like reapply product and all of that. I wear my wash and go for like 4 or 5 days. And then I will redo my hair. In that event, I probably won't use a clarifying shampoo because I don't have a lot of product on my hair and my scalp isn't that dirty. So I'll just use a regular type of shampoo. So clean your scalp. Another reason could be you're just absolutely lost on what it is you're supposed to be doing to your hair. And what I mean by that is, I understand that going natural is hard. It was hard for me. It's hard for a lot of people that I know that have gone natural, and then some people have gone back to getting relaxers on their hair, which that's fine. I feel like you do whatever is easy for you, whatever is best for you. I'm not one of those people that, you know, like shame people for getting relaxers and all the other stuff. Do you, sis? I mean, I don't pay your bill, so do whatever it is you want to do. But I also feel like when you decide to go natural, you need to have some type of plan. I tell people all the time, it takes a while to figure out what your hair needs and how to take care of your hair. And if you're going to be lazy about it, then don't even do the process. But I think a lot of people are, you know, having trouble with figuring out what's going on with their hair because they don't know what type of hair they have. They don't know, what type of products to put on their hair. Like, they're not reading the labels to see what ingredients the products have, if it's going to agree with their hair, if it's not. So I think that that is a very common mistake of not knowing what you need, what your hair needs, and also not having a regimen. A regimen is so important. I promise it's important. If you can't stick to the same day, you know, every week of doing your hair, but just plan it out. I know sometimes I'll be at work and I'll be looking at the time like, dang, when I get home, I have to do my hair, you know, because the thing is, you don't want to wait too late. If you know you really need a good washing condition or maybe a deep condition on Monday, don't put it off until Friday, because by then your hair is like a mess. It's a wreck. Okay. So try to incorporate some type of regimen. When I first started going natural, my regimen was, I think I would either wash on Sundays or Monday. So let's just say I wash and condition my hair really well on a Monday. I would put twist on my hair. I would wear my twist on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then sometimes I will wear them on Friday. And in between that time, maybe on Wednesday or Thursday, I would untwist my hair, re-moisturize it, twist it back. And so I would wear my hair out. I would untwist it and wear it out over the weekend. And then when Monday rolled back around again, I was back washing, conditioning my hair, and twisting it. And I feel like I experienced the most growth during that period of time because I had a very strict regimen and I stuck with it. And I wasn't doing a lot to my hair. So please figure out what type of products your hair needs and also come up with some type of regimen for your hair. Since I've been doing my natural hair journey, I am a firm believer in dry hair will not grow. If your hair is dry, you are not, I repeat, you are not going to experience a lot of growth. Your hair needs to be moisturized in order to grow, in order to thrive. I mean, everything that we have and need, we need moisture. We need water. You know, our body needs water in order to be healthy. So does your hair. Your hair needs to be moisturized, whether it's water, whether it's lotions, whether it's butters, whatever it is, keep your hair moisturized. I think for me, what I would do is, if I felt like my hair was a little dry, especially the ends, take note of your ends, please, because we all know that the ends are the oldest part of our hair. Start with the ends when you're moisturizing and going up. And what I mean is, if you're going to do any type of sealing of the hair with a cream, a butter, and some type of oil. You know, remember, castor oils are a thicker oil. So if you have thick, coarse hair, then a castor oil may work for you. My hair isn't thick and coarse. I need more of like an olive oil, coconut oil, and there's maybe grapeseed oil. Those oils aren't, what's the word I'm looking for? I just feel like they aren't. The consistency is very, very light, and it's not enough for my hair and what I need. So get you a good type of cream, oil, or butter and moisturize your hair and keep it moisturized. I promise you, the more you keep your hair hydrated and moisturized, you will see growth. Even if you don't see growth at a rate as, you know, other people you know that are growing natural, your hair will be a lot healthier. I think sometimes we get the misconception of, if your hair is really long, then that means that your hair is really healthy. I know people who have short hair that have healthy hair. I feel like if I cut all my hair off and wore it short, that doesn't mean that my hair wouldn't be healthy because it would be short. You can have short, healthy hair. The overall goal here, people, is to have healthy hair. Like I said, I think it gets glamorized because of the length. We want length and we want health, but we want healthy hair as well. So if you focus on keeping it moisturized by any means necessary, then you will experience some type of growth in your hair. Now, if you've done everything, if you feel like, you know, you have a regimen, you keep your hair moisturized, you don't wear styles that are too tight and all the other stuff, and you still aren't experiencing growth, I mean, believe it or not, I hate to say it, but it could be genetics. You know, people used to give me flack all the time when I was talking about my natural hair journey, and, you know, how I was able to grow my hair and the things I did, like, oh, you know, it's genetics, this and the other. I think genetics does have a percentage of, you know, what we need in order for our hair to grow. What the percentage is, I have no idea. I do have some people that have a very healthy regimen that they maintain with their hair, and they eat healthy and all of that, and they may not ever get the length that they're looking for, you know, and it's just because maybe no one in their family, you know, got that type of length or whatever. But I don't think that's a reason not to try. You know, if you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing and you aren't seeing the growth that you want, at the end of the day, at least you have healthy hair. Now, I am a firm believer in what we put into our body is just as important as what we're putting on the outside of our body. And our hair is something that's on the outside of our body, but it's connected to our scalp. So I feel like drinking a lot of water, believe it or not, like I said, you got to hydrate your hair. You need to hydrate your body as well. Drinking water and eating better. I'm not going to say go on a diet to see if your hair is going to grow. That's ridiculous. But the better foods that you eat, the more hydrated your body is, I feel like that allows your hair and your scalp to get the nutrition that it needs as well. So I would say those two kind of go together. I mean, it could possibly be genetics, and it could possibly be that your body's not getting enough water, your body's not getting enough nutrients, and that's why you're not seeing the length. But I'm hoping that the things that I said 1 through 4, you will start doing and start seeing some type of growth that you are looking for. That's the key. So I hope these things help you moving forward if you're starting out new on your natural hair journey. I have a lot of videos about the regimen that I use. If you haven't started your natural hair journey and you're thinking about going natural, I have a video that you should watch before you go natural. Just remember that everybody's journey is different. Don't let anybody make you feel any type of way about what you put on your hair and how long you decide to go natural. If you try it for 6 months and it doesn't work out and you go back to doing whatever you were before, that's your own personal preference, and you need to do whatever works for you. I've noticed that since being on YouTube, there are a lot of people that you know, we'll talk about things that you do. You know, you're not a real natural, or, you know, you don't experience the same type of problems I have because I'm 4C and, you know, you're not, and blah, 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 blah. Hair is hair. Again, everybody's journey is the same. We're all on it together. So do whatever is best for you. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, click the subscribe button, click the notifications bell so you can be notified whenever I post new videos. And as always, until next time, see you guys later. Bye.